This is the video for cell types. I can describe the structure and function of different cells in the body. First, we're going to review levels of organization. So a reminder that we previously talked about the cellular level and about how you have different cells working together for a tissue. You have different types of tissue that will create an organ, different organs functioning together for a system. So today we're focusing on that cellular level. So you're going to write down the type of cell I'm talking about. You're going to write down the function, and then if there's types of that cell, you'll want to write that down as well. So the first is blood cells. These are called hemocytes. They are found mainly in your blood. You have 3 types of blood cells, and they have different functions. So your red blood cells are also called erythrocytes. These are responsible for transporting oxygen and nutrients throughout the body. Your white blood cells are also called leukocytes. These are white blood cells, and they are responsible for helping fight infections, working with your body's immune system. You have platelets, which are called thrombocytes. These help to clot your blood. Epithelial cells. Their function is to be a protective barrier for your body. The skin has different layers to it. You have the epidermis and the dermis, and your new skin cells are going to be produced in that dermis, where the dead cells are that outermost layer of your skin. Muscle cells are called myocytes, and you have 3 types. They all contract, so their function is to contract, which allows for movement. Skeletal muscles attach to bones directly with tendons. They help maintain posture, stabilize your bones and your joints, and they are going to contract and move those bones. Your smooth muscle is going to be composed of sheets or strands of smooth muscle cells. These cells are involuntary with a little star next to it, means it's involuntary. They're found in your hollow organs like arteries, bladder, lungs, digestive system. And your cardiac muscle has that little star by it that's involuntary. That's important to note. And that you don't have control of your heart beating. You don't have control of your smooth muscle cells. They just work on their own. So you have a specialized cell called a pacemaker cell in your heart, and that controls the contractions of your heart. So those are your 3 types of muscle cells. And you should be able to tell me which ones are voluntary and which ones are involuntary. So make sure you note those stars. Bone cells. Bones themselves function for locomotion, protection, and support of your body. The bone cells are responsible for controlling the structure and function of the bone itself. You have different types of bone cells, and I'm not going to have you write those down or worry about them right now. But you have things like osteocytes and osteoclasts. So an osteoclast is going to break down and then reabsorb the bone, where an osteocyte is what a mature bone is called. Your nerve cells. Now your nerve cells are also called neurons. Their function is communication. So they send electrical signals, also known as nerve impulses, through your body. And your learning target was I can describe the structure and function of different cells in the body.